have a cold. Yeah, so I've been getting this question. It has been very consistent, very recurrent in conversations with people, and most people have been asking me about, not most but a few people, but it has been a very recurring question. Today we're not talking about politics, but we'll get back to politics. But most people have been asking me about the difference between asset and liabilities, and especially most people who want to know more about finance or more about investment and all that. I hope the angles are okay, because I think I'm leaning on one side. But so this is the example I always give people. So an asset can be what you term as an asset can also be a liability, depending on how you look at it. For example, let's say, for example, if I buy a car, the society will say that this car is an asset. Maybe if you're broke, I can sell it. But it depends. Because you can buy a car, and let's say, for example, if I've bought a car, maybe any type of car, and maybe I use this car for going out, road trips, kupiga sherehe, just that, and nothing more, then it becomes a liability to me. Why? Because I'm spending money for gas, I'm spending money to service the car, I'm spending money for different things that the car might need or might preempt. Let's say, for example, maybe I need to change a tire, so I need to buy a new tire. So see, but the car can also be an asset. Let's say, for example, maybe I buy a car and I put it maybe as an Uber. Let's say, for example, maybe the car I use it for Uber. So at the end of the day, this car gives me money, maybe 1,000 bob a day. So if I need gas, maybe I spend 200 from the 1,000 bob, so I'm making maybe 800 a day. Maybe if it needs service, maybe another 200, so I'm making around 600 a day. So if I'm using this car to generate income, then that makes it an asset. Let's say, for example, maybe I use this car, maybe I have a business, and this car helps me to better serve my clients. Let's say, for example, maybe deliver services, deliver products. If I'm selling products, then I'm using this car to generate income, so that's an asset. Another example I might use, let's say, for example, I have a plot of land, and I build, maybe it's in an estate, and I build a bungalow, a mansion, a villa, and I need to pay service charge, I need to pay electricity, I need to pay water bills, I need to pay the watchman, etc. So in a way, it's a liability, because I'm spending money to maintain this asset. But let's say, for example, the same plot of land, maybe I build an apartment, and from this apartment I generate an income, so it's an asset. So I hope I've shed some light on the difference between an asset and a liability. Yeah, thank you very much. Have an amazing day. See you on the other video.